Some people already know what's holding them back. Good for them. They've searched and understand exactly the things or the thing that's blocking their progress. Others are still figuring it out. And on this channel, that's what I explore. More people are held back by this one thing than they realize. Just this one thing, waiting for permission. Just think about it. How much of our lives are spent waiting on something? Waiting till we're more confident, waiting until we have more money, waiting until we have more information or we know enough, or waiting for the exact right time. Or some of us even are waiting for somebody else to tell us we're ready. You see the problem with that? But what if we're waiting on some level of permission that will never come? I truly believe more people are held back by this than they actually realize. Not because they don't have the talent or the potential, but because they may be waiting on somebody else to validate what they're doing, validate their decision process, to give them the permission to act or change, or waiting for that permission to finally do something purposeful and meaningful and become who they actually are capable of becoming. But here's the facts. This idea of waiting for permission is a learned behavior. We've all waited in our entire life. In school, waiting for the grades, waiting, to progress up a ladder to get the job we want. And I think there's a beauty in that, in this age of instant gratification. Waiting, there's a part of waiting that's productive. There is. But the reality is, no one can live your life for you. And nobody can tell you what matters most. And at some point, you got to draw a line in the sand. The next question you have to ask yourself is, what is the next best step that I can take to make the decision or move in the direction I need to go in? And understanding that certainty rarely comes before you act, and certainty may never come. You become ready when you finally decide to act. The process of acting makes you ready. It creates confidence. And it can take something that's very uncertain to feelings of high certainty just by acting alone. Small acts, not big acts, small ones. And self-trust, something I talk about over and over and over and over and over again, that's how it's built. Self-trust isn't built by waiting on something. It's built by doing. And again, whatever it is, waiting to have the conversation, waiting to start the business, waiting to pivot, waiting for anything, waiting to finally take your health seriously. Ask yourself one question. What are you truly waiting for? And if it's someone else's permission, maybe today you stop waiting, because your progress isn't based upon what someone else approves. Now, you may consult someone, but ultimately you're going to have to decide. So let me ask you this. Name one thing you've been postponing, that maybe you've been waiting for the right nudge or the right moment or the right person to actually tell you it's time or that it's okay. Take the step. Not because success is guaranteed to you, but your future actually deserves for you to actually make one decision at a time to become closer to the capabilities that are already there beneath the surface. Whether we know it or not, our futures are built with one small decision at a time. You've never needed permission to get started. I don't need permission to get started. What we truly need is the courage to get moving. I'm Darren. Move forward.